Let's welcome back Stephen Yuniver from Sinayskaya Yuniver, a law firm in New York. And we're going to talk more about commercial real estate. Stephen, thank you for your time. Welcome back.
Thank you, Michael, for having me back.
My pleasure. Let's talk about a dreaded subject, a dreaded word, hard money. Sometimes people don't have the choice of going to a regular lender. They have to get what's called hard money lender. Can you please explain what is a hard money lender, how you as an attorney would negotiate with a hard money lender, and what's at stake, what are the pitfalls?
Sure. So hard money, it's basically a private lender that lends money at a higher interest rate than most banks do. This is usually in a commercial setting. And the word hard money, it comes across as scary, but it helps a lot of businesses and it's a lot faster. These banks require a lot less due diligence. What they do require is they give you a lower loan to value ratio, which is, let's say a regular bank will give you 80% loan on the building that you own or the business that you own. You could also take hard money on businesses, people forget. And a hard money will be, let's say, 60% on the value. What they do usually take is something as a percentage up front. So let's say you borrow 100,000, and they charge 1% in, 1% out. So they'll take what's 1% of 100,000 is $1,000. So they take $1,000 right away. That comes across. You only get 99,000, stuff like that. So they take a lot of the fees that banks usually don't. And their percent interest is anywhere from 10% to 16%. 16% is the legal rate of usury in New York. It's higher. If it's a commercial loan, it's a little different, and that's usually what we look at. And if it's over 250,000, it's different. It's a very complicated process. So what we do when we negotiate, we negotiate the promissory notes, we negotiate the loan themselves, and what security the lender takes.
I see.
Sometimes the lender puts a mortgage on a house. Sometimes the lender puts liens on the property. Let's say the machines that your business owns. Let's say you're a medical office and you own an MRI machine. So they put a lien on the MRI machine.
I see.
Let's say you're a transportation company, they put it on the cars. Let's say you run a podcast, they put it on your computers or your microphones.
I'm a microphone.
It's all very, there you go. So it's all very, very specific and it's all very negotiable. Hard money lending is a lot more negotiable in the sense that you're not working with Chase that has these 5, 10 criteria that you can't negotiate against.
So everything is more negotiable. There's more flexibility, more leeway.
Correct.
And have you seen where hard money, I'm sorry to interrupt, where they even place liens on your other properties, maybe on your personal home or other commercial properties? Have you seen that as well?
Yes, quite often that does happen. It is on your personal property, there's a lot of regulation around it. So if you are wanting to loan money, you have to be very careful about what you do with it, especially if you put a lien on somebody's personal residence. And if you're borrowing money, you want to be very protective about it because there's a potential you might lose your house.
Stephen, this is something I've not even considered. If somebody is a hard money lender, they should definitely talk to an attorney like you to see what they can or cannot do, not to run afoul of usury laws in New York, and like you said, taking collateral that they should not be taking. So thank you for
Correct, because hard money lending and you do something wrong with hard money lending, it could potentially be a criminal violation. This isn't. This is very serious, and the Attorney General's office in New York looks into it very, very seriously.
Thank you for that. Stephen, what position can a hard money take? First, second, third, what have you seen usually?
So a hard money lender, that's the great part about hard money lending, is that you can negotiate which position they want. Majority of hard money lenders, like any other bank, wants the first position. They want to be first. We got to always remember that no matter what, you're always second to the bank, to the government, because taxes come first. But hard money lending is negotiable about which position they have. you have to be careful with whether you do have a mortgage on the property that you're taking a hard money lending on,
I see.
because as soon as you file another mortgage, it might be in default of your first one and could be forced to put you into into foreclosure proceedings.
Understood. By the way, this is a perfect segue to our next topic. So I want to thank you for discussing with us hard money loans. And next topic is buying a property on foreclosure. People think it's so great opportunity to make money. However, there are a lot of pitfalls, and you got to definitely be very careful, right, Stephen, when you buy foreclosure property. And hold that thought. We'll get back to it in our next session. Thank you, everybody. And of course, don't forget, we have the phone number of Sinayskaya Yuniver on the bottom of the screen. If you have any questions, you want to get a consultation, you're getting ready to buy property, sell property, or lease, or so on, definitely recommend contact Stephen Yuniver and get his opinion. Until next time.
Thank you, Michael. Talk
Thank
to you
you.
soon.